Good afternoon from Bay Lake Tower. Yes,
Here she is.
Been when did we? So we had stayed here once since the pandemic.
Oh, I don't
It was
remember.
last summer, I think. I want to say it was like August. I could be wrong, but we're back. It's
Oh,
been
I think
a
it
little
was
while.
August. I was looking at pictures the other day, and I found a picture from our balcony.
Well, there we go. It was probably
I'm
August.
pretty sure it was August.
So we're back. Should be fun. We do have a theme park view again, so we're back in a deluxe studio with a theme park view. So we will be taking a look at the castle, which we have not seen since her decorations
No.
wrapped. I mean, they're not finished because like the big 50 medallion's not up or anything, but all the ribbons are done. The little like bedazzled gems on the front are done, and all of the drapes are finished. So I mean, it's pretty much there. Which last time we were here, did they have? I don't think they have anything on it back then. It's been a while since we were here.
Yeah.
At Magic Kingdom, I should say.
Ugly last time.
It was ugly last time. We're hoping that the decorations add to it.
Just keep changing my mask.
Going back and forth.
I forgot that I had this in my pocket, and I was like, oh, I should probably wear it. But I forgot this is kind of big on me, so.
Oh, well,
Projected now.
lots of math choices. We know that well. So we are back. One change that, I mean, we've stayed at a Disney resort, I think, once or twice now in 2021, and it has been a few months. But a big change that I don't think we addressed last time is that complimentary magic bands are no longer a thing.
Yeah.
Which isn't like a huge deal to us because we have so many over the years. Like I have a lot of specialty ones that I never wanted the resort ones. I always decline them.
They're kind of phasing them out. Like they introduced the Magic Mobile thing so that you can like tap in at the parks and stuff like that. And
Right.
then you can also open your room with your phone through MDE. So
Which we've done before, it just doesn't work very well.
yeah, so I don't know, but it was always nice to get free ones.
True. Which, I mean, so yeah, at least we had a collection already. Now, if you are a Magic Band fan, do not worry about it. They haven't gone anywhere. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. They've just essentially replicated any feature a Magic Band can do and added it to your phone. So you don't need a Magic Band to come here anymore. I mean, you never truly did, but it was kind of hard to not have one.
This is just a free option, I guess.
Yeah, which the only thing that the phone cannot do yet is FastPass, but FastPass doesn't exist still, so
Yeah, not right now.
not really sure how that's going to happen down the road. But as of right now, you have the option between phone or Magic Band. If you have an old one, definitely still bring it. You can still use it. We do have ours, but because they no longer give you free Magic Bands, they have new room keys that they rolled out, like I want to say 2 months ago or something like that. And they have the Fab 5, so there's 5 different options, and they all have the different characters on them. So we are going to go in and see if we can grab one, because we forgot last time we were at a resort and didn't get a new room key. So I'd like to see what they look like. Plus, we did not get the text yet that our room's ready for whatever reason, which it is 4 o'clock, so check-in has officially like begun. So I'm sure they'll be able to give us a room. We just didn't get the text for whatever reason. It tends to work pretty well for us. I told them I was going to get here at 1 o'clock, so I was hoping the room would be ready, but we just never got the text. So we're going to go find that out, get a room key, and then show our room. Welcome to our deluxe studio. So pretty similar room last time, but we actually have a much better view.
Oh yeah, no, it's I don't know because I've only stayed here that one time, but like, are the rooms like flip-flop? Like,
Yeah, they alternate.
The beds like that way?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the same layout as the last time.
Yeah, I think it's identical to what we had. Because I have stayed here many, many times, but I was usually in like 1 or 2 bedrooms with my family. But this could be a lock-off, so you have the connecting door here. I'm sure there's another studio, and that's exactly what Amanda was just saying. I think the one next door to us would be opposite. And then you have 2 connected. Then first door on our right is the bathroom. So it is a little bit smaller than some of the bathrooms in some of the other resorts, but still looks pretty nice.
Lotion. You were looking for lotion earlier.
I was. Here's our shower. And this one does give you the little bottles of toiletry, or the little bottles of shampoo and everything, which most of them do not anymore, so that is pretty rare. There's the lotion that Amanda was talking about. So I do have that. Then we have the little separated kitchenette. Yeah, so if you're...
I didn't know that opened.
Yeah, Bay Lake's the one that I'm most familiar with staying when I came on like week-long vacations, which again, I was in a bigger room, so we had like a full-size kitchen, but like we always got grocery deliveries here, so having like that little pantry area is super nice if you want to have like snacks, if you want to take a break from the parks. You do have a fridge down there, lots of drawers, and then now this one's just a studio, so I don't think they give you like, yeah, they just give you paper products, but if you're in a larger room, they will give you like legit plates and utensils and everything. Or actually, unless they changed that for the pandemic, but I think when we've been in bigger rooms, we had real plates.
I remember at Riviera and also maybe Old Key West, they had actual like
like real, like, because they give you pots and pans because you have an oven, so you can cook there. So I think they give you all the real stuff in the bigger rooms. We did, right? And we had real utensils.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. We have our coffee maker, toaster, microwave, ice bucket. That's what you get in all the studios. If you haven't seen our past room reviews and tours, again, if you're in the bigger rooms, then you actually have like a stove, oven, and all that kind of stuff, so you can do like some real cooking.
Why am I still wearing my mask?
You don't need that in here. And then we have some additional storage down here. So as far as the studios with the kitchenettes, this one definitely has the most storage, for sure. Having like that pull-out pantry and everything. So you have a good sized kitchenette at Bay Lake. Then the main room has a little nightstand on both sides. Now there isn't a USB port, but there is an outlet right under it. So
literally, not every Disney resort has a nightstand on both sides. So I'm literally like, I have to either ask Zach to hold my glasses on his side, or my phone's literally just on the floor. And
yes, this one they have it. This one is a newer resort. It's not new. It's I don't know how old this is now. It's at least 10 years old, but it is newer than a lot of the other DVC. And I do have very like nostalgic memories of the artwork here from how much I stayed at Bay Lake.
I've always wanted to stay here. When
I love Bay Lake.
I was like, I want to be there, but
have lots of storage in these shelves here, which again, like when I was little, I would put all my souvenirs from the trip in there. So I love the storage that these rooms have. Lots of drawers for clothing. TV with our sanitized remote. Now we did stop at the front desk because our room never was ready, but we we got our room keys.
Oh my god, they're iconic.
Yeah, so I mean, we will probably be using Magic Bands tomorrow. We have both tested Magic Mobile, and it was super easy.
Yeah.
But we still have Magic Bands, and they're still very convenient to just have it on your wrist. But I want to collect them.
All of them.
I have all the old room keys from like before Magic Bands were a thing. Like I have many different room keys from Disney.
So cute.
And it's been a very long time since they redesigned them, so I'm a big fan. So she did ask us if Donald and Daisy were okay. So I think if you had a specific character, you could probably request it. But I believe they have Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and Goofy, I think. So some fun choices. Then you have a pull-out bed here. So this is a room that sleeps 4, I'm assuming. Yeah. There is no pull-out chair, but pull-out sofa. Then we do have the table and chairs here, so if you want to eat in your room, or again, you have the kitchenette. If you want to have like cereal in the morning, you could do that with a mirror here. And then our balcony. So we did get a theme park view. You can have a deluxe studio that's non-theme park view, and you would typically be on the opposite side of the building, and you may have a Bay Lake view or a pool view.
We have both though. I see Bay Lake over there.
True. So yeah, we still get the edge of Bay Lake, but we have a direct view. I mean, we had a theme park view last time we were here, but it was not this centered. I mean, Magic Kingdom is just right in front of us. So this is perfect. We are very close to Space Mountain. Have a pretty cool view of the Tron construction, and they're slowly taking down those supports, all the brown pillars that they used for the construction. Now that the framework is complete, they're taking those down so we can see part of it's kind of more open now. And then a view of the rest of the park, which we can see all the ribbons on the castle now. Still not a very flattering lighting outside right now for the pink, but I'm actually excited to see it in person tomorrow in the park, because from the pictures I've seen, the decorations do make it look a lot more elegant in person. And then I'm sure Amanda loves that we can see Rapunzel's tower.
What?
Do you see it right to the right of the castle? It's there.
I thought, yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
And then we have Main Street and Splash Mountain, which this, of course, will always be a fun view in the dark.
See, like at night, people going down with the flash.
Yeah, you can see the camera flash from here. That's like my favorite thing when you stay at Bay Lake Tower, is watching the camera flash from Splash Mountain, because you have a great view of it. Ooh, monorail, green. And then, of course, we have a view of Grand Floridian, Seven Seas Lagoon, and a decent bit of the Polynesian. I mean, we have the view of everything from here. And we did drive by Polynesian, and they're making some progress on the monorail station there. And we will be staying there this summer, so keep an eye out for that in a few months, because I do love Polynesian. And then, of course, if I zoom out, we got the Contemporary too. So this view literally covers everything, which I will say Bay Lake's not my favorite hotel. Polynesian is still my #1, theming-wise, but there is something to be said about the view you get at Bay Lake, and we love having the walkway into the park. It is by far the best perk, probably out of any resort, is being able to walk to Magic Kingdom, because I think if everyone's being real, having to go to the TTC is a major pain. We decided to take a break from the room, so we ate kind of a later lunch. We kind of ate a little bit of food right before we came here basically. So we recently ate, we're not quite ready for dinner yet, which we don't have like a reservation or anything. We're just probably gonna go to Contempo like we did last time we came. But we're like, oh, we'll kill some time. We did bring bathing suits, but we know, well, I know because I've been to the pool here before. It's a pretty tiny pool. I mean, it's nice, and there is the one over the Contemporary if we really wanted to go over there. But that's kind of effort, and it looks crowded. So we figured we'd come down here and we could maybe get a drink from the pool bar and just kind of hang out by Bay Lake and just enjoy the weather. It's super nice out today. But I did want to give a quick look actually while we're down here. I should show what the pool looks like. We could always come back if we wanted. It is open till 11. But this is it. There's a nice little slide up there. So that is the Bay Lake pool specifically for Bay Lake guests, but the Contemporary has one as well. As far as I'm aware, you are allowed to go between them, I believe. Never actually done that before. I've never been in the Contemporary pool, but since it is connected and you can use all the Contemporary amenities, I believe we could always go over there if we really felt like it. But the Cove Bar is over here somewhere, so we're gonna maybe get a drink. Here is our view. We came down to the beach. We found this nice little sofa. We're completely separate from the rest of the beach, which there's not really one down here anyway.
Yeah.
But we did get some drinks from the Cove Bar. What'd you get?
I just got a strawberry smoothie.
You try it? Is it tasty?
It tastes like a strawberry daiquiri, but with no alcohol.
Well, that's always good. I love those.
Great.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then I got something Mai Tai. I forget what the official name was. But yeah, it's a Mai Tai, which I've never had a Mai Tai before, and I did try a quick sip, and it was tasty. I'm a fan. So I had Amanda pick a drink for me because I couldn't decide. There was a lot on the menu that I liked.
Like literally named 5 out loud. I'm like, you didn't get 5.
No, but it was actually good that I got a Mai Tai because we've been watching a lot of videos to get it ready for Aulani, which I know we've mentioned in a few of our videos, but we're going soon. So
yeah, everyone
in our family is fully vaccinated now, which means that we can go to Hawaii, which...
Well, technically I'm like 2 days from being fully vaccinated.
Well, yes.
2 weeks after.
2 days from your 2 weeks after, but everyone in the family has both shots. Like I'm like 3 or 3.5 weeks past my second dose. You're 2 days away from being 2 weeks. So we're not going for like another month or so. It's actually a little less than a month now. But we had this trip planned for last summer because I graduated college and then the trip didn't happen with the pandemic and we postponed. We were hoping that, a year ago, we were hoping that by now would long be ready to travel, which I don't think we would have been comfortable traveling without being vaccinated, but since we all are, I think we should be good to go, hopefully.
Feel a lot better,
It'll be
in general, around people.
So like we'll still, of course, Disney still require, all the theme parks require masks still. We'll still be masking, we'll still be distancing and all that, but I think we'll feel a little bit better about traveling now, hopefully. So, and the nice thing is Hawaii, well, I guess it's not necessarily a nice thing, but
a little complicated.
Yeah, Hawaii, it's very difficult to go to. So you have to get a very specific type of test, which typically requires a 3-day turnaround time, or 2 to 3 day turnaround time, but it's not guaranteed. But you're not allowed to get the test until within 72 hours of your flight, so that they know like you were just tested and you just were confirmed as negative. Because anyone traveling to the island, they want to make sure nobody's bringing it with them, which, again, it makes us feel better going, knowing that everybody on that island that's traveling there has to have that test.
Yeah, so, and we've seen throughout the year that Hawaii has been handling COVID pretty well, too.
Yeah, they take it pretty seriously.
We're going to do what we need to do to get there, and then I think it'll be fine once we're there. And then also we're going to be staying at Aulani, so that's also Disney, so they're going to be extra careful. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm super excited that we should hopefully be able to finally have a trip, as long as everything goes according to plan, if we can get our tests and everything. But we did a lot of research on it. We'll probably have a video about like our travel day, which we didn't do for California, but I think there's a lot more involved with Hawaii. So I think we're going to do that, because we were originally going to 2 different islands. We were going to go to Maui first, and it's kind of, there's like more of a headache with going between islands as well. Some islands require a test, some don't. We didn't need to test the second time to go to Oahu, but it's still like there's just a lot going on with going between islands. So we decided, just for making the trip safer and easier this year, we are just doing Oahu. So we're only going to the one island, but we're going to be at a different hotel for a few days, then go to Aulani
So there'll be a lot of content coming from that trip. That's about 3.5 weeks away or so. But yeah, so definitely if you're interested in kind of how that process works, we'll definitely talk about it more. But we've done some research. We think we have some good options. I know one of the pharmacies has a test where it's like a guaranteed result. So that'll make us feel better, so we know we'll have a result in time.
Yeah.
Because that's like the biggest unknown. Not that like any of us are worried about being positive, because we've been safe so far and everything we've done has worked. It's just, if you don't get your result, then you have to quarantine for 10 days, and we're not even there for 10 days, so that's not an option for us. But should be a lot of fun, lots of fun stuff coming up, and we're gonna have to try all the drinks when we're at Alani. So we've been watching a lot of videos, and they had a Mai Tai that sounded really good to make this whole story make sense. I got a Mai Tai to try one because I've never had it. We have come over to the Contemporary from Bay Lake because it's time for dinner, so we're gonna go over to Contempo. But I needed to show this because this is quite an update here at the Contemporary. So this entire wing of rooms above Fantasia, above the monorail beam right there, all behind, like, I guess you could call it tarps almost? Like they have like a, I don't even know a better word for it, but it goes all the way up to the ceiling. And they have yet to announce anything like they did for the Polynesian, because we know the Polynesian's turning into Moana themed rooms. They've been pretty quiet about the Contemporary, but a lot of the blogs online did catch, a few months ago they were testing an Incredibles overlay. And they had new carpet and new artwork outside. And we haven't seen what the rooms are going to look like, but it sounds like that's probably what's going to be happening, because it's just too suspicious timing-wise for them to put all these rooms under complete renovation. So curious to see when they're going to kind of address what's going on here, because there's no denying it when you're here in the Contemporary right now. So we just placed the order for our food at Contempo, so while we're waiting, I want to come into BVG Gifts to show the new Contemporary merchandise, because they have like an actual collection now. So I think the last time we were here they had this keychain maybe, and that was pretty much it. Now they have a fun magnet, and they all have this Mary Blair style artwork, and it has the monorail on the left side. It's a little out of focus, but it says Contemporary Resort. Then this ornament that also says Contemporary. Looks like a beach towel.
That's so cute.
This shirt's super fun. I love how it's all Mary Blair. Like, it's a really cool collection.
Love her.
And Contemporary really hasn't had any merchandise for a long time.
It has the logo? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yes, it's Contemporary.
Did you focus on it?
No, it's like too bright, but it says it there. It's just the resort logo. Then they have this Turvis, and I really like the color of it. It's like a blue and teal with little like pixie dust on it. I just love the monorail coming out of the building.
$26.99.
That's a really cool one. And they have a little bathrobe, not a little, but a bathrobe with the resort logo. It looks really soft, and it is, oh, it's only $75, and I feel like most of the resort bathrobes are usually
I know the one
like $125. Yeah, they're much more typically. And I think that's everything, unless we have some more back here. But I think it is, yeah, that looks like it.
That's from over here.
And then they just have more of the, what was this called? Wishes Come True Blue?
Yeah.
And looks like they have the new Vera Bradley pattern, but I don't think there's anything else here that's like exclusive to the Contemporary. They have some Tommy Bahama stuff, some Vineyard Vines, which I don't think that's Disney at all. I think it's just like generic Vineyard Vines. Some generic merchandise that they have in the parks. And then I think that, is it Lily Pulsar?
Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff in here. We just got our food from Contempo Cafe. Of course, with the view of the monorail just left, just kidding. But what did you end up getting?
A Contempo burger, and there was a lot of stuff on it. I think lettuce, tomato, and you could add pickle, cheese, and
I think
bacon.
so. Yeah, that sounds right.
There's a lot of bacon I see in there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, it's like falling off.
That sounds good.
But it looks good. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah, we wouldn't, I don't think any of us have had a burger from here before.
And I've been craving these fries because working at All Stars,
I love Disney fries.
Fries all day, and I'm just like, I want to just eat them all.
Yeah, the I think last time we came, we both got the flatbread.
Yes.
So we both decided to change it up today. And then I got the hot turkey sandwich, which also could come with tomato, and I got it without. I think I still have lettuce, and there was a cranberry aioli, and I can't recall if there was anything else.
Arugula?
Oh, I think so. Oh, monorail. So yeah, should be good. Haven't had that before, something different to try. And then there's lots of fries. And then last time we got the monorail cupcake, which they still have. It was super tasty and really fun looking because it's, you know, like, it's very contemporary. And it was cookies and cream flavored. So it was a good one. It was one of my favorite Disney cupcakes. So it has some tough competition, but we decided to try a new one. And now they have this Cinderella cupcake. So this one is a vanilla cupcake, which I'm excited about because I'm not a chocolate cupcake fan. Which I did like the monorail, even though it was chocolate, because the Oreo, yeah, like the cookies and cream mousse, like really helped. But this one's vanilla, so that's fun. And then it says it has pumpkin custard, and I love pumpkin. It's not really in season in April, but that's okay. And I don't know if it's picking up on video, but it's super like glittery. And then there's a little pumpkin. Oh my goodness. A little pumpkin and a little slipper on top. So we just finished eating.
Yes.
And I was actually like very pleased. I mean, I've never had a problem with Contempo. I've always, you know, enjoyed what I've had from here. Like the pizza we had last time was pretty good.
Pizza was good.
But this turkey sandwich was really good.
Yeah, I tried it and it was very tasty. And on the thing it says it was a turkey BLT.
That makes sense.
But
Did it have bacon? It had lettuce, and I got no tomato.
But like, it had like the cranberry.
Yeah, that was the good part.
Which made it seem like it was like Thanksgiving.
The cheese was good. The aioli was really good, and then I liked the bread too. It was like a multi-grain. Yeah, it was good.
And my burger was really good.
Yeah.
It was. We were just having a whole conversation about how Disney burgers have been getting better, and that they don't taste like bad, like frozen meat.
At least definitely in the resorts, they seem to be more made to order. Like you got to customize what you wanted when we mobile ordered it. And the fries were really salty today.
Yeah, I was saying
that. It was so good.
I know at All Stars we don't have the time to put salt on the whole tray, so.
Well, I guess it's much more low key here at Contempo.
Yeah, I'm like
it's very quiet.
I'm like, it must be nice to work here. It's so quiet.
So yes, overall, which last time we had that flatbread, I was a fan of it, but I think I'd get this again over the flatbread in the future because the ruler, the #1 counter service resort pizza is Riviera. So I don't think I'll be getting pizza here anymore because I'm a fan of this sandwich.
And I like the burger, I'd get it again.
Yeah.
They need chicken here though.
They have it for kids, but it's a pretty small menu, so they should add some more.
At All Star, the kids menu, like they have chicken, but it's only like 2 little pieces.
Yeah, that would not be enough. They need an adult chicken tenders. Well, they have it in the park, so they could do it here. But we're gonna try this cupcake now. I took the lid off, so I don't know if it's...
Is this edible? This looks fake.
Yeah, it said it was... Well, it's apparently melting, I guess. But yeah, it's like fondant, I think.
Oh my god.
But I'm gonna cut into it. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool looking how it's like in it. You're a fan? I'm gonna cut into it and show what it looks like because I think there's supposed to be like mousse inside of it. So I cut into it. I did just taste the middle of it and it was really good. So it says it's a pumpkin mousse. It's not like a strong in-your-face pumpkin flavor like you would probably have for like any fall dessert, but it's good. It has like a nice subtle pumpkin flavor. So it looks like there's a decent bit in there.
It smells like
salt. It smells like what?
Fall.
Oh, I thought you said salt. I was like, I don't think so.
I did have a lot of salt in my
That's true. But, and then you tried the pumpkin kind of. Was that good?
Yeah, that one kind of tasted like what I smelled.
Yeah, so we're gonna try it, but it looks pretty tasty. So we are all done with dinner. We stopped back into BVG on the way back to our room.
I got a caramel apple, which is apparently tradition now whenever we come.
Well, the last time we were here, you got one.
First time having a caramel apple.
I don't know how you've never had a Disney apple. They're iconic.
My trips were very different than yours.
Have to get a Disney apple. But yeah, so we had one last time we were here and you loved it.
I was in love, yes. I had to get another one.
I'm trying to think of where we want to go.
I think we should walk.
Go down more?
All the way.
So what we're doing now, so Amanda bought her apple because it's tradition now. But you got a fancy one.
Yeah, it's apple pie apple, but I'm not really sure what that means. I'm thinking that it's just the caramel apple covered with white chocolate and then just like graham cracker crumbles. So that's my...
Maybe, but it was kind of expensive, so I'm wondering if there's like something fancy going on. We'll find out. We will show the apple. We're gonna eat on our balcony because now Magic Kingdom's lit up and it's amazing. Oh, yeah, so what we're doing, if anyone's been making their guesses, we are heading over towards the contemporary pool to get a good view of the electrical pageant. So back when the parks reopened, the electrical pageant was suspended, just like all the other nighttime entertainment, but they did bring it back in, I want to say December, so it's been back for a few months now, but we haven't stayed on Seven Seas Lagoon at all to watch it. So it goes over to Polynesian, it goes to Grand Floridian, Fort Wilderness, Wilderness Lodge, and Contemporary. And we honestly totally forgot about it, but we were on the bridge after Amanda bought her apple, and we saw it. And it was going over to Fort Wilderness, so we knew we had a little bit of time because Contemporary is the last stop. So I think it's going to be happening in like another, like 10 minutes or so maybe. So we're gonna go get a cool spot to watch it, because it's been over a year since we have seen the electrical pageant, and I love that show.
Or no, I'm thinking of when we were at Geyser Point and we watched
We did see it there one time.
something. I think it was...
But yeah, we're gonna see if the dock's open and maybe we can go down towards like the edge of the dock and watch it. That'd be cool. Here it is. What'd you get?
Apple pie apple. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it said apple pie. I have the receipt. It might say.
But like it actually smells like apple pie. It smells really good. I'm excited to try it. Disney apples are always good.
Apple pie apple.
There you go.
But yeah, I think it's what I said before.
But it actually smells like apple pie. Like there's gotta be like a flavor. Maybe there's like, maybe it's dipped in an apple pie like syrup or something.
I don't know.
Because it smells like it's gonna have that flavor. But before we cut it, I wanted to show our nighttime view. Because how could you not? It's so nice.
It's better than last time.
We have like the perfect view of the park. And the castle always looks good in the dark because you can't tell the pinks there. But we can see Main Street lit up. We got Splash Mountain back there, past Main Street, Tomorrowland, Castle, and then Tron's there. Such a good view. And we can see all the bus loops, which have tons of buses still, so people must still be leaving.
I think the park closed at 9.
Yeah, so it's been closed for like about an hour or so, but the buses always take a while. So yeah, super fun, and we're gonna give the apple a try, but it smells tasty. Good morning. It is time to check out, but it's okay, because there's something on me.
There's like white stuff.
That was from my lotion.
Oh, well, it's everywhere. So.
That's great. So we are heading over to Magic Kingdom, so sad that we're checking out, but we'll still have a good day ahead of us. Now, the thing that I'm probably most excited for, I mean, we will be seeing the castle with decorations, which is fun. Right now it's overcast and it's supposed to rain for like the next hour and then stop. So the castle may not look that great when we arrive, but hopefully after it gets sunny it'll be good. But today, supposedly the People Mover is returning after like a year and a half. So Disney,
It's been a while.
yeah, they posted what, like 2 days ago?
Yeah, I think it was Friday.
So they said it would be returning later this weekend, and now it's Sunday, so I mean, today's kind of the last day they can. Now we've been reading from people that are already in the park that it's not open this morning. It is testing right now, but apparently cast members were telling guests that they're hoping to open it around like lunchtime, around like noon. So we'll probably get in there a little after 11, so I'm not thinking it'll be running. They said don't come back this morning, it's not running yet, but we'll check this afternoon and hopefully be able to ride the People Mover, because I mean, Haunted Mansions I think is my number 1, but like People Mover is probably tied with like number 1, number 2. I love the People Mover.
Yeah,
So,
I miss her.
yeah, it's been forever since we've ridden it, so hopefully we can do that today. Will be a lot of fun. And hopefully the rain doesn't last too long, because that will make things complicated. Yeah, should be a good day, so definitely subscribe to our channel to check out our video for Magic Kingdom. So that'll be coming up next. We will probably be there for a bit of the majority of the day, and then we do have a reservation for Skipper Canteen. It is like an earlier dinner, but I've been there once and Amanda's never been, right?
Nope.
So we figured that was something different to try, and I was only there like once 2 years ago, so it's been a while since I've gone as well. So that should be fun. I love the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, which is, it's like our only reference to it in Disney World except for Typhoon Lagoon. So I'm excited. Doesn't have like the biggest menu, but I think it should be a pretty good meal. And then depending on if we're still hungry, we talked about potentially park hopping to Epcot for dessert at some of the Flower and Garden food booths.
Yes.
So lots of fun stuff coming up. So definitely subscribe to our channel to check out that video, as well as give this video a like if you enjoyed our quick little tour around Bay Lake and the Contemporary and the Electric Water Pageant. But we had a good time. Always love Bay Lake.
It was a good stay.
It was. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys the next time we go to Disney and beyond.